Hi, people.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, today I'll be doing my speaker speech journey speech. So before I talk about the speaker speak, which is right now, I actually want to mention that before I actually even went to Speakers League, I started at Junior Speakers League. So it's basically this thing here. So when it was my first meeting, I was kind of excited, but also kind of nervous. First of all, I was doing a speech, which I had no idea what was that then. And second of all, I was like 6 or 7, so I didn't really know or remember what happened. All I remember was I was doing the All About Me speech. So what was the All About Me speech? It was basically like something like the Getting to Know You speech, except it's 3 to 5 minutes. When I did my All About Me speech, I barely passed. First of all, I was standing like a stone, doing no gestures. Thank goodness it wasn't the gesture speech. And second of all, the only reason I passed was because I just used eye contact and stuff. I didn't even fill out the whole form. So I just got lucky. By the way, I want to remind you that the All About Me speech was in basic. This thing. This handbook. I had a different handbook then, but this handbook, I used it to do all my speeches in the basic level, which I want to mention, they're basic, intermediate, and advanced. My second speech, which was the gesture speech, was not long before my All About Me speech. When I did my gesture speech, I was completely unprepared. First of all, because I filled out half the form and I accidentally threw it in a trash can for some reason. I know I couldn't find it. So then, I forgot to bring my form. I forgot to even bring my handbook. I forgot to literally bring everything. I didn't even wear a proper outfit. Actually, it was online class, but I didn't wear it anyways. When I did my speech, I completely didn't use gestures, which is basically the point of that speech. I used gestures in the first 48 seconds. I memorized that exactly. And then I was standing still as a rock, saying what was my favorite sports and stuff, and my favorite stuff. Then, after I did all the speeches, failing a bunch of speeches in basic level, I moved on to intermediate, and finally, after intermediate, advanced. Actually, I didn't even finish the advanced level. First of all, because when I was literally on the third speech, I forgot what that speech was, my mom said, I think you can go to Speakers League since you already have experience and stuff like that. And I was kind of concerned, first of all, because I heard that they have harder speeches, and second of all, I was going in an in-person class for the first time, I think. So, when I first did my Speakers League, I was literally really concerned, really concerned on my first speech, which was Getting to Know You, but I already did that and passed it, obviously. First, because I had experience in Junior Speakers League, and second, it's really easy to share about myself, which I like potatoes. Next are my favorite roles. My favorite roles, I actually have a lot of them. For example, one of my favorite, is this one. It's a timekeeper. The timekeeper is basically this form right here, and then I was supposed to time. Why do I like it? First of all, because it feels satisfying just ringing the bell. Second of all, I like to write down who didn't pass the eligibility and make sure they fail, which is, I have no idea, but it actually seems kind of fun. I've also liked different roles like the impromptu master, which first of all, I don't have to do impromptu, but I don't get the ribbon. And second of all, I can get a really hard question for Miss Morgan. Hopefully she doesn't meet the eligibility, and hopefully it's really cool. I also like the word master, because first of all, I can make a word, and then it's usually included with the poet laureate, which I can just find a random poem and just say it out loud. I think the poet laureate is kind of boring, but the word master, I like it, because I get to give Harry, especially, a lot of filler words when he says all the filler words, and give filler words. hard, which makes it really soft and flopping around like that fish. Also, the second reason I don't really like it that much is because I have to fill out the entire form, and sometimes I don't even have the schedule. And most of the time, I have to prepare introductions, which I never do. Well, I kind of do. But every time it says, like, intro, I just write, please help me welcome, blah, 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 to the speaker. So, I think the MC, I don't really like it. I actually learned a lot of methods doing Speakers League because, first of all, instead of just doing notes, which is basically just writing the whole thing down, I actually learned to do outlines like this one. If someone else did that thing, so it's not me. I think the outline is actually pretty easy to manipulate, and then after I did my 3 outline things, I decided I should do outline forever because, first of all, Docs has it ready, and yeah. In the end, I think Speakers League is really helpful in helping make friends. And for example, if I wanted this potato and somebody already had it and he was about to take a bite, I could say, that potato is mine. And guess what? I'm going to make a really long argument and tell you why this potato is actually mine. And hopefully, I'll just talk for like 7 minutes and then win the potato and hurrah. So I think Speakers League is actually really good, and yeah, thank you.